Are you worried and nervous about multiple attacks on your income and about an approaching real estate recession and crash? You should be, and you're right. You need a real plan, not motivation or wishful thinking. We're about to live through a distorted and difficult real estate market unlike anything I have ever experienced in my 25 years in this business. However, there are enough similarities of massive transaction and income destruction that I have successfully overcome in the past. I know exactly what is coming and exactly what agents must do about it to avoid it. Honestly, hardly anyone else will tell you the truth. Even the ones who know. I will expose the liars, pretenders, and vultures surrounding you shortly. But first, I want to tell you up front. I have created a new agent apprenticeship program when you work directly with me at my brokerage. This program has been designed to address the destructive challenges racing towards real estate agents today. Now, if you qualify, I will offer this program to you completely free of charge. You may ask, why would I do that? Well, let me explain. You see, I've set aside 25 new agent positions over the next 90 days for a free Zoom consultation call with me. This is for new or experienced agents who are not currently working with me. So if what I say in the next 10 minutes does interest you, it'll be critical that you act quickly to arrange that confidential Zoom meeting. You have nothing to lose by listening to me for the next 10 minutes. However, I promise you, there is a lot to lose for not hearing what I'm going to say. You may think the last thing I need to do is listen to a sales pitch from some useless trainer or broker on the internet. And I don't blame you for that. I will not subject you to that. And you may very well change your mind to be one of the 25 agents to qualify for this career choice, which will allow you to navigate these challenges heading your way. So let me begin with a brief history of the real estate industry and the market in the United States. The United States, way back in 1880, began selling off its real estate. This pinpoints a starting point for the real estate industry we are all part of today. From there, every 18 years, there was a peak in the values followed by a decline. So in 1836, sales peaked by a depression. In 1854, 69, 88, and in 1908, peaks again were all followed by declines. Then real estate peaked again in 1926, only to be followed by the Great Depression. So for the first 140 plus years of real estate in the United States, this cycle repeated itself. And then you can take it forward from there. But what about right now? What about 2023, 24, 25? And what about you and your career? Just a quick side note. How deep is your understanding or the understanding of the huge mass of people that are acting like coaches and real estate professionals and trainers? They can barely spell the word coach. Then they go on YouTube and create videos copying market statistics and each other and talking about predictive cycles. You know, what you have to look at is how successful is their experience with past recessions and market disruptions. Did you know since Biden's presidency, $18 trillion of wealth has evaporated from the United States? And this happened even as the housing bubble inflated. Do you have an idea what that will do and what that will lead to? Are you positive you know that? Are you positive these inexperienced and trendy, gaudy people on the internet, mostly incompetent brokers and trainers, they're all dancing around there on Instagram trying to sell you something? Well, you see, I guarantee you one thing that I know. If you do not know me, that is my fault. My name is Philip Simonetta, and here are my real accomplishments. I am the broker owner of Pier 21 Realty. We are a licensed Florida real estate brokerage, also licensed in Tennessee and North Carolina. I am the founder and creator of the Florida Real Estate School by Pier 21 Realty. Not only am I a top producer being awarded in the top 15% of all agents nationwide, I am licensed by the Florida Real Estate Commission to instruct and certify the public to become licensed agents. In addition, I instruct and certify current agents to become licensed real estate brokers. We actually offer over 30 courses for pre-licensure, post-licensure, and continuing education. We offer those in live classroom settings, live on Zoom, and self-paced courses online. Over the years I have been in the real estate industry, I have successfully navigated multiple downturns that destroyed tens of thousands of real estate agents' careers. You see, I didn't just survive through these. I thrived and I expanded to where I am today. I have trained, mentored, and certified large amounts of real estate agents, from people just getting started in their career to experienced agents and top producers, including guiding them through the 2008 crash and that aftermath by keeping them from being confused, overwhelmed, overworked, and burned out. Very often advising them on increasing their income at speeds unknown to them. For example, I provided them the system and strategies that took Crystal LaRusso from Jacksonville, Florida, to obtaining her real estate license, to signing her first $400,000 listing in 15 days. Then closing that deal within 45 days. Crystal is a great agent here at Pier 21 Realty with us. She is also a student of mine who passed her real estate license exam the first time. The same allowed Maureen Rowland of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to obtain her first $1.2 million listing within 20 days after obtaining her Florida real estate license and working with us here at Pier 21 Realty. Maureen is also a broker in New York and applies the system there as well. She is also a great student of mine who passed her real estate license exam the first time. Michael Clemmer from Marco Island. He's a new Florida resident, also obtained his first $550,000 listing within 30 days of moving to Florida. Yes, you guessed it. Michael is also a great student of mine and passed his real estate license the first time. You see, our Florida real estate school has a 97% pass rate, which I am very proud of. Our pass rate is impressive when compared to the average in the state of Florida, which is a 48% first-time pass rate on the Florida real estate exam. So listen, the list can go on and on and on with many more. Now, I want to share a few things I know for sure about the next 2 to 4 years in our industry. First, there's going to be a bloodbath. Tens of thousands of agents, including top producers, will be forced out of the business. Second, the entire market and individual regional markets in all price levels will face disruptions. There will be confused buyers and sellers requiring different techniques and experience to handle their situations. The effects of increasing interest rates, rising inflation, and recession will make the 70s recession look like a picnic. Third, in this destructive reduction of real estate agents, there will be unlimited opportunity. See, in business, whenever you have adversities, there are hidden opportunities and niches to exploit. This opportunity is coming straight at you right now. It takes great skills to identify these opportunities and capitalize on them. Fourth, there is only a very small amount of people prepared to adapt and put a plan in place to overcome and succeed as we move through these critical periods. The time is now. The need to be prepared and to know what is going on is urgent. If you think you can just grind through this, you are sorely mistaken. Lastly, many of the real estate agents searching for help will be taken advantage of by dishonest people, the inexperienced fakes, and the opportunists surrounding them. Make no mistake, you will be lied to. You will be lied to about what must be done to get through this financial tsunami. It seems people think they need to lie to you to keep working harder and harder for less results. You see, they don't know what else can be done themselves. These brokers, sales managers, franchise companies, they're confused and scared while trying to keep the image everything is okay with a Tony Robbins quote in every email they send you. The inexperienced pretenders dancing around on Instagram who have closed at best 5 deals in their lives will lead agents into a brick wall. I'm sure they will keep selling you the same plans despite there being a completely different game played. These people can't pivot. They don't even know how to attack as needed because they just don't know what to do. These people are dangerous. Get ready. They will start offering you magic potions, funnels, portals, CRMs, and quite frankly, a lot of bullshit. So-called quick fixes that aren't really fixes at all. It's kind of like using bubble gum to seal up a leaking dam. Now, why can you trust me to tell you the truth? No one else will. I know what is coming before it approaches and will lead you to pivot and find opportunity. First, I am not some coach trying to take your money. I own a real estate brokerage and a real estate school. I am offering to be your broker and partner with you through these troubled times. The way I make money is by helping you make money and succeeding. The apprenticeship I offer is free to my agents and partners and is second to none in the industry. I know because I created it myself in my own efforts to become successful. The package I offer my agents is also second to none and allows agents to obtain their first listings within 30 days, just as Crystal, Maureen, and Mike did, as I mentioned earlier. As long as you are willing to do the work, I will make you successful, period. Now, if you are not willing to do the work, please don't waste your time or mine. The fact is, when I saw this real estate tsunami approaching a year and a half ago, I pondered retiring and opening a nice cigar lounge and enjoying the rest of my life. It was then my son Aiden who made me realize that at this time, with my experience, knowledge, it was time to expand. It was time to grow, recruit, train, and build this brokerage and school more solid and stronger as a challenge to my legacy and for his inheritance one day when I am gone. It was time to find hungry agents who would rather die than fail. I can teach those agents how to succeed in these times, which will make the good times a breeze. Because don't worry, the good times will come back. This is why I'm offering 25 agents the opportunity to apply, qualify, and join my brokerage and receive this apprenticeship program at no cost to them. If this could be you, it is time to book your completely free, confidential Zoom call with me with no obligation. I will directly meet with you and have a conversation to see if you qualify. There is a limited time though. I am only setting aside time out of my schedule to fill 25 of these positions over the next 90 days. Another reason to trust me is that I deliver to you a proven system, not a wish list of random ideas. Most real estate training fails in a few ways. First, it's about motivating you to take on more and more work. You were like, it's like you're working an animal, like you're a little donkey. This surely makes you feel inadequate. Second, it's disorganized, random, and thrown together. And third, it's regurgitated over and over by countless incompetent people. Every agent in my brokerage is licensed and partner with me on building their businesses. They and their clients have full access to me right now while going through these challenging times together. This is not a time to be alone trying to navigate this storm. Now, what happens after our Zoom meeting? Well, if you're qualified and we decide to work together at my brokerage, I will personally teach you the apprenticeship program in our next class. I will also introduce you to our agent package, which is included in that your website, social media tools, lead sources, and much, much more. This is not just about getting you through the coming tough times. It is designed to help you excel through your career in real estate with me and Pier 21 Realty, giving you the path to create unlimited income and success in the real estate business for you and your family. Listen, success in real estate does not have to be a trial. When I first started, I struggled. At that time, I immediately refused to fail and overcame the industry norms. At that moment, I began to create the system that I mastered and implemented in my brokerage today. You see, this system is logical, practical, and simple to apply. You just need to do the work with my guidance and assistance until you are ready to go on your own. One last thing. If you are not at least having this Zoom call consultation with me and having a clear picture of what to expect in the coming months and years, allowing you to assess the position that you are in and how you should respond to it, the question I have is, What will you do instead to succeed while most real estate agents suffer and get destroyed? I know, you know and feel there is to be a different way, but continuously putting off finding it, continuing to do the same work but hoping for a different result is simply not acceptable. Book your Zoom call with me today if you have what it takes to work with me and succeed in this business. Thank you for taking the time to watch.